Check. Alright, hi YouTube, because I'll be honest, this is primarily going to be, for the VOD watchers. This is, a short stream I wanted to do, because, I have a doctor's appointment, not long from now. So I'm going to do just a quick stream, where I get a few things, and by a few I mean just that, a few, and progress to some areas to some measure. Because there's already a lot that happened off camera while I was grinding for rosaries and fine nails. So this is going to be for the VOD watchers. I might not say much in general because I'll be busy thinking about everything I need to do. If anyone joins by now, I'll be shocked, considering what time it is for most of my viewers in other parts of the world, at least from what I've been able to gauge. But yeah, this is just going to be a very short stream, probably 2 hours at most. But yeah, so I was just getting some final stuff ready. So stuff I did off camera, I connected these two areas together finally, as I suspected. I'm going to look back over my recent save footage and read over everything I have done off camera, so that way everyone knows. I started exploring an area called I forget the name. The High Hill, not High Hills, something like, it was like an upper part of the Citadel that I started exploring. And during that, I found an NPC. I found a, I guess, that guy in Greymore who was sleeping. And also we found him a second time in, I think it was, the Sinner's Road. So I'm just going to read over what he said from my save footage. Ho sister, a grand victory achieved. Again, the haunted might of this place cannot stand against our pure hearts. I might have been reading it in real time, so sorry. Leave us to our noble hunt, sister. The Citadel's twisted bugs still infest these gilded halls. Many are their numbers, but we shall see their life threads ended. Or severed, sorry, not ended. Outside of that, what else was there? Like, I started, if I recall correctly, I guess I can delete this footage, because it's in the VOD now. Started, a part of one of the next quest lines to get an item from the barkeep at Halfway Home. I fair trade. The aged stuff's down at the bottom of the cellar. I trust you to collect only the vessel you're owed. I'd be grabbing it myself, but it's become a hard climb from my stiffened shell. I believe that's all he has to say, if I recall correctly. Then he opens up the cellar, so you have to go back to that at a certain point. We found the NPC again. I found the NPC again while I was going through the rest of the Citadel. Oh sister, a grand victory achieved again. The haunted might of this. Wait, it's the same dialogue. Pure hearts. Yeah, apparently it's the same dialogue. Okay, good to know. Well, at least the time I saw him the second time I saw him, I should say. I got it. Then I went back to the Marrows and finally did that challenge from that one ladybug dude, Lottie. And I got a tool pouch for it, so now I'm sitting at 3 tool pouches and 3 crafting kits. Well, that's it then. Our lady has struck the target 15 times, a beautiful victory. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. A little levity is a balm in these troubled times, don't you think? Not familiar with the word levity. I'd have thought such games best saved for times of peace, but perhaps there's truth in what you say. And now that I have bested your challenge, you will produce the prize that I have earned. Oh, of course. I see you have a tool pouch of your own there, full to bursting with baubles and trinkets, no doubt. Right. Sorry, I'm going faster through the dialogue, and this was still slow. I'll find another pocket. I'll find another pocket upon it, so you could carry even more tools and shards with you. A fair prize, wouldn't you say? And I talked to him again, and he said if I completed the challenge and hit the target 25 times, I get a rosary necklace. But now that all that little housework is done and I've caught up, on all the reading, I need to remember, because there was somewhere I wanted to go immediately, but I do not remember where. Oh yeah, halfway home. Greymore. Our direction. So we're going to go to halfway home and quickly go down into the cellar. Oh yeah, I also got some beast lore entries as well while I was out. Not that. Not that, not that, not that, not that. A lot of which were in the Citadel. I just have to find which ones I got. I need 2 more of these. Sorry. Work with me, come on. I need 15 more of those, I don't remember where they are. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones I found while I was up, connecting the upper middle corner of Greymore to the bottom right corner of Sinner's Road, where that guy is, the guy who makes us the Silk Eaters. Shardillard? A devious ambusher that possesses poses as a fossil, sorry. Alright, what else did I get, if I can remember? Not you. Looks like these crossed the caves to bring me to Farloom. I cut down many before my capture, then I thought them minded and cunning. Now I see them, now I see the singular will that haunts them. This is definitely what I got. Did this one grow large thanks to the Citadel's excess, or was its formidable size the reason it ever survived to reach this place? And this one, time allowed their shells to grow thick, all the better for battering their targets. For this bug to survive Farloom's cloud, it must have teamed with stouter companions. I cannot imagine it succeeding alone. And these are 2 enemies in that upper arrow is mentioned. I forget the name of. It's like high something. I don't remember. Ministers, gold-ranked disciples of the choir, and direct service of the Citadel's conductors. Maestro, choir commander of the High Hall. There we go, High Halls. This was called. Able to summon and command cogflies at a flick of their baton. And I believe that is all of those enemies that I can think of that I got. Yes. Alright, that's enough reading. Sorry. I got all the pins, so I have to turn that in when I get the opportunity. Nothing new in my inventory in particular at the very least. So we are going to go down into the cellar. The old stuff's down there at the bottom of the cellar. I'll keep the trapped open and be swift. So yeah, I ended up going all the way down. I did go down here once, and it was a combat encounter. A bunch of ants showed up. Sorry, I'm playing very recklessly, just because I tried to move fast and not waste time whatsoever. I already wasted a fair amount of time. Yeah, it was important for the sanctity of what this specific type of run is, but even still. Like I said, a bunch of ants showed up, so I'm just going to try my best to clear them all out because I know what to expect, at least for a little while. One of the last ones I need. Second to last at the very least. Tough, I tell you what. Just... Still don't know what that large pain sound is. I've saved a variety of footage for that sound in particular, and I cannot tie it to anything. I do not think it's parry, I think it's just a random critical strike. Might have been a parry there, but even then I'm not sure. Enemy done. There's the last one we need for the journal entry. Alright, I just need to play it safe. This seems not to play it safe. Yep. That's what I get for rushing. Even so, I do want to be done with this as soon as I possibly can. Now I can hold 700 of those. By grabbing that vintage nectar, you pass a fair bundle of rosaries for the bottle, so I figured you'd be eager to see yourself. Yeah, see it for yourself. The bad part about this is every time I do this, I have to also clear out all the mites and stuff that are in here. Here. One more time. Here we go. as well read that while we're here. In my youth, I envied all bugs with wings. I even fancied I might grow up here. I have since learned better, accept the limitations of one's body, and augment with tools as needed. Just need to fight this guy. Now we need to clear out this guy. And that is phase 1 down. We just need to clear out everything else. Big old enemy here to clear out now. Down. Nothing over here. Final enemy. Let's collect vintage nectar. Alright, we got that. Let's read that. High quality nectar of a long-lived ephid or epid. I'm not sure. I've never seen that word before. Keep a storage over many lifetimes to allow a complex maturation. Alright, that's 2 food items out of the list of 3 we have to get. I still have not been able to piece together what the crush nut is, or I think I might know where the pickled muck maggot is, but even still. Let's make our way out so I can start working on everything else. I wish I got that done in one attempt so that way I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, wasting more time here, but it is what it is. You're back, miss. Heard a lot of commotion below. I trust everything went smoothly. Sir, your cellar seems to have an ant problem, I assume. In sending me down, it merely slipped your mind to mention. Oh yes, with your weapon and talent and what, I'm sure they didn't pose a problem. And why, I see you've collected your prize, so we both come out well from the trade. Enjoy your nectar, miss. No simple pilgrim will ever taste a drop so fine.
There's a hole.
Alright, we got that. Now I need to think about what else I need to do and where I need to go from here. There's the pin, so probably... Where's this? The marrows, right? Take down a... Far fields, where? Apparently there's a beast fly in the far field somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet, because that's... I do not remember having a pleasant time with that boss, so I probably will not have a pleasant time with it when I fight it again. Maybe blast it. I think I'll just go back to the Citadel, run like up as fast as I can, deliver this, and maybe attempt to explore the rest of the I forget what it's called again. High halls. Let me also take the bench down here. Is there an elevator anywhere up by there? Choir chambers. First shrine. I think this is it, right? Yes, it is. Okay, that saves me a lot of time. Alright, fine pens delivered. Quest complete. I do not remember what they get. Could you shut up? Brother. Yes, what? All your work and luck, they keep arriving. It's bugs aplenty up here now. Hapless, weak, but alive they are. We're sacred than weak, or we're scared than weak they seem to be. It is heartening knowing these few have survived safe for your care. That's your work, bell ringer, not mine. Ringing and helping, and hope they recognize your efforts, cause I ain't providing much, and I ain't one for fighting if that choir and their pins ever come calling. Heard you did the saving for our dear merchant there. I've seen her about sneaking and scrounging, even before you was ringing. I'm not sure how I'm even meant to word that, ringing that bell. She's a useless sort, but don't let her age be fooling. She's still the sharpest mind for a deal. Won't be long till there's a nary of rosaries about the shrine that ain't found its way into her pockets. Oh shit. Hold on, sorry, I'm looking back over my footage. Have you done it yet, Bellringer? Wriggled deep, discovered the depths of obsession that brought this place so low. If you speak of the Citadel and its Silk caretaker, then yes, I know. I now know the start of it. In the war down below, I saw it clear: the hollowed husks and many torturous implements, machines to instill a bug with thread that would see their life extended. Aye, that's it, in part. But there's more scale to it than all that. Just think of them greedily shoving the silk into their shells. The madness that overcame them. Eternal life for mortal bugs. Then think of how long it's all gone on. The children born of them, and all the pilgrims after. The silk has seeded deep into the kingdom's shells, generations deep. No wonder Farlam's bugs prove so much ease, Christ. Sorry, it's somewhat early for me. No wonder Farlam's bugs prove such easy prey for the hotted threads. It had only to seek for itself to reach them. Oh, now you're seeing it, Bellringer. These poor pilgrims, all bound to the cruel system of our world, now stricken in this new cursed web. You at least are free from it, and free to shake it all up, if that's your choosing. Summon you, Bellringer Miss. Okay. Guess I could talk to you. What are you doing? Oh, hello there. I was hoping we'd meet here, Red Maiden. Rising at last to the heights of the Citadel and being amongst so many of my brothers and sisters is a blessing indeed. Yes, a blessing. Your voice blames with hesitation in that belief, little pilgrim. Have you seen how the reality of this broken place? What do you make of it, truly? Do not judge me. Do not judge me a doubter. The Citadel is a holy place indeed, resplendent and vast beyond my wildest hopes. And yet, the grand halls ache with silence, and I seem suffering in the shadows wherever I peer too deeply. Fear and pain. Why were these things allowed into our paradise? Have my brothers and sisters not yet earned their holy reward? This place is holy, yes, but I worry the suffering of our fellow pilgrims. So many are hurt and exhausted. Your doubts and worries will not heal them, little one. If you would aid your fellows, you can start by dressing their wounds. Simple rags found around the settlement would do for bandages. That's an excellent idea, Red Maiden. Normally I think a song would suffice, but yes, more direct action is certainly needed. Then the Citadel itself shall provide the materials. Praise be to the holiest of the holy places. Fear not, brothers and sisters, if we work hard and keep our faith, the Citadel will provide for us. I have no doubt. Who are you? Citadel shows us... Right, okay. Let's talk to shopkeep finally. Hello again, dear one. Looks like we both made it up here safe as told. What a shock to find you were speaking the truth about this place. A settlement like this in the Citadel, safe, nice and safe. Clustering, right? Clustering so many little bugs with minds intact. Never seen anything like it, nor ever imagined such. Makes trading away all my nice bits and baubles much easier. After all, I want to take lots and lots of rosaries with me when my stray folly fails. Okay. What's this? Another simple key. Shit. This stuff expensive. Gleaming fine for you climbing types. With this, in your claw, you'll be able to stick to walls for as long as you like. Okay, that sounds nice, actually. Another mask shard, part of an ancient mask, or a fractured shard of someone's vestige. With the full thing, you'll be able to protect your shell. Better be able to protect your shell. A simply forged, and simply styled, designed to open all sorts of different locks. If they be basic enough. Spool extender. Ooh, that sounds nice. Stretch a spool out nice and long with this fine wrought tool. The perfect purchase if you're planning to hoard a lot of silk for yourself. Not know everything in here would be so expensive. I'll probably grind for the rosarates off camera then. But we turned in that quest. I just need to think about what else I need to do. I guess I can open this. It puts a little bit more rosarates in my pocket. I need to kill the beast fly at some point. I know where the courier's rash is, but I do not know... or rash or whatever. I do not know where everything else is. I guess I can try running over and asking the guy really fast. Or I could just try exploring the rest of the high halls. But even still, I'm just trying to do as much as I can, where I can, while I can. It's just hard to keep everything I have to do in my head. Like, I have to go back here, but I'm trying to upgrade my nail before I do that. I can open up this part of the deep dock, see if there's anything there for me, which I might do, honestly. It might benefit me to do that. Build up my stock of rosarates, and be able to buy that simple key to free that guy that is in Sinner's Road, and maybe, possibly, in some way, shape, or form, find the remaining 2 ingredients I need for the gourmand. Where was I going? Deep docks. I still don't know what a crush is. I don't even know where I would find something with that name. Alright, straight ahead and down. I'm going the right direction, I think. A dangerous direction, but still the right direction. Told you a dangerous direction. A little further still. Okay, we're in the room. It's beneath us, if I recall correctly. Yep. This should open this. I have no idea what's down here. I hope I find a bench somewhere though. At a certain point. Okay, there's a Shaw. Welcome to the stream, TQR. Get good. We're doing some cleanup and questing. This is going to be a somewhat short stream for me, but I'm just trying to get as much as I can done because I have a doctor's appointment today. Another gate. Just trying to beat the clock as best I can. Okay, those things do not like tools, especially piercing ones. Well, I have a safety mask. I'm trying to think what direction will be safer for me. Not that one. It's clear, plain and clear to see. Problem. I have so little soap. Welcome to Strange O'Quinn. Doing a very quick Silksong stream. Just tried to clean up some items I have left to get. Do I have any silkworms on me? No. Wait, I'm already at the Beltway. Alright, first thing we're doing is actually going to Greymore. I have to go up and around somewhat. But it's better than route I was going to go. Where am I? God, it's all the way up there too. All for silkworm, mind you. I hope he's made one at the very least. Out the way. Okay. Should be all the way over on this side. At the very top of this. Just getting there can be somewhat troublesome. I think you can see why I said getting there can be somewhat troublesome. Right. Certain point, I guess I do have to question how worth it was. Never mind, it was very worth it for a silkworm. Okay, I got that. Now I need to think about what to do now from here. Where was I trying to go? I died. Hey, trying to explore the rest of Deep Docks. Maybe find an NPC. And that can guide me to where I specifically need to be. But where I try to go, it will be more beneficial to go through the far fields. Oh, sorry. We're over there. We just need to run over all the way to this side. Really? This way. Down to the left. Oh, we got a problem. I don't like those enemies. There's no good way to fight them. By the way, this is the safer route. I have almost 1k resurrects on the line. Okay, I just need to be careful as best I can. I already lost some health though, which is not ideal. Gotta hope my poison knives will be enough to deal with the enemies of the area. Mask, by the way. Just trying to clear out the enemies, not fight them. Okay, at least I'm in a better position than it was in Apparently I died. But yeah, I had a feeling this was going to go something like this. I'm just trying to find the other ingredients at this point because I know where one is, but getting it is actually just disgusting. At least we got that. Theirs would be a high risk life, followed by a short searing end. Yep. Force to explode on death. Full spool, decent amount of health. Okay. Forgot they explode. I don't think what I'm looking for is here. But at least tried. I really need that nail upgrade, but I just do not know where to look for my other stuff. Because for this quest, right, to get this item that I've been trying to get for like the past 3 streams, the courier's rasher I know where to get, but guess what? It's a delicate flower quest, basically. Way more, quote, lenient, but the distance they're asking you to travel and the amount of areas that they want you to go through on foot without any form of teleportation is just actually disgusting at a certain point. And then whatever a crush nut is, a plucked maggot. There's only one NPC I can think of that might know what the crush nut is, and that's up here. Otherwise, I just could not possibly tell you. I can attempt. Deep docks. Actually, so we go down here. This is the room we're in. Might as well put a marker right there because this is to go. We need to make our way up into that NPC to at least try and get something. Out of the way. Wow. Found another enemy I need to kill. Okay, which way is faster? please. That's not right. Still don't know what that sound is. Definitely not a parry though. At least I don't think. Could be a critical strike, could be timing, could be just getting lucky at a certain point, I don't know. Oh. Well, there went that theory. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I could have ever avoided that. This is, and the pin marker for his shop is gone too. Well, I definitely don't know what a crush nut is then. That was a waste of time. God, crush nut. Where could something like that be? I at least have an idea for the last ingredient based off the name. But I know if I go back to that guy in the Citadel, he's probably just going to give me a clue for the stuff here in Bellheart. And that is not useful to me. Crush nut. With Grindle? I don't know at this point. Cauldron? Tell you what.
Ada!
Where's the slab? There it is. Oh, that's a pleasant sight. I've been wondering where you were.
Mieszko.
Child-wielding needle. How far our wanderers have taken us. The cold air here bites through our shells as true as any blade. Warm yourself by my lantern while I call. Farloom is a land of harsh extremes. Perhaps this is in part why the pilgrims have a culture of testing themselves against its I skipped the dialogue, sorry. Perhaps when I first encountered them, I had little respect for the weak, rag-bundled bugs, too cowardly to even carry a weapon. But Dondaku, sometimes we judge too quickly. There is a subtle strength to them, though it is difficult for me to truly understand. Okay. Dark marker. You can use these markers to mark places of importance for money. This dark shell material is cold to the touch and more resilient than it looks. The jagged crest looming over all of Farloom, its weeping winds and bitter cold would pierce the strongest shell. The snow area bronze marker can use them. These I have fashioned from the husks of old bells. A hard task to make, but the cost reflects the extra effort. Alright, we got more. We purchased all my stuff, yep. Oh, we're missing a large part of the map here. But I can now put more markers around places I need to go. If I can remember where I had some of them placed. Actually, let me remove this. Let me use these ones instead. Okay. What else? Should be almost everything in Deep Docks. Anything else I can see? No. So the tram should be over here, or Bellway, sorry. So there's an entire section of this map that I just do not have. Mount Fay. So, as I understand it, this is where double jump is. Chakra, if I may, I'd ask a small task of your carving talent. Within the halls of the Citadel, I encountered a means of travel new to me. A network of pipes traverse in vessels propelled by steams of air, or steam and air. The Citadel is a labyrinth, and pins to mark each station would prove useful to me. What you describe sounds as hideous and unnatural as anything in that place. Still, if it would aid you, I shall craft the pins. Seek me out at a moment not long from now. The pins will be carved, and we may trade. At this moment, I have no more. Yep. Charting the heights of this great mountain have proven a mighty challenge for me. I've seen only its base. Once I have completed the search for my master, I would like to return and attempt to climb it in full. Alright. Jesus, okay. Hostile. Let's see why people call this place Path of Pain. Weaver. Inspect. What is this? Sister spiders, if seeking communion with the creatures atop this mountain take the climb above as tests, a challenge beyond even our setting. Upon the summit gained, the creatures hailed, know it shall choose what gift to grant you, with death as likely as insight. Interesting. Problem. Okay, I can reset there. Saved it. Really? God damn it. If I could see better, that would help. But I'm not sure where to go. That map does not help. The Weavers were a very... what's the word? Creative lot, if they're able to... Interesting. So, what was all that about? Alright, I do not think I'll be able to go up from there, at least I do not see any other possible paths forward from that place. So, as unfortunate as it is, it seems this is the path forward for us. Can you... You don't have much time to work. I guess that flower probably would have given me silk to heal. Crush nut. Maybe it is here. Now I think about it. I only have the silk to traverse this area. I need another silk cart to just literally be able to move more. Because as it stands, I'll actually have to wait every time I get one of those things. Lovely. I'm going to assume that those things refill every time you leave a room. At least I hope that's how it works. What do people call this place? Path of Fate? Sorry, I think that was accurate. Lovely. And the flower does not respond either. You have the pins? Oh, there we go. As you requested, these pins will mark the travel stations within the hideous structure, Steel and Steam. Okay. We have those now. You purchased the last of my shopping. Yep. Pushanka. Please, work with me. I just had a thought. I wonder if that bell I got from a long ways back would actually be able to heat me here. Oh, this place is horrible. Oh, this place is actually just horrible. For double jump, they said? You do not have time. They do not give you any time. Let me just see if it works. I actually don't even remember what kind of tool it is. Ward against intense heat, so maybe that's not what I need. Made it here with one mask. Hornet, stop wanting to use the umbrella thing so bad. Beautiful. Oh, you set me back all the way, huh? These things should give soul. These things, like, they should passively give you, not soul, silk. I do not know where any silk hearts are, and I refuse to look up where any are. Do I have, like, any charms that do passive regeneration? Let's just see if this will help me the way I think it will. All I could do is hope. Hornet, please. Yeah, I think that descriptor was actually very accurate. Path of Pain, they said. Except you can't heal half right, you have no soul totems. And you do, or the game does, I should say, constant contact damage to you for existing. I could just run up there, I don't need to. Alright, thank you, Lifeblood. Not typically my first choice whenever I do a Path of Pain type thing. In fact, it's quite the opposite, but... Okay. What is over here, though? What, nothing? Oh, that's horrible. What do you want from me? I'm not. Do you want me to drop down? Okay. Lovely. Servitor Baron, broken construct built by Weaver's Pass, able to fire a focused beam of silk light to carve halls and chambers through ice and bone. I have no idea where I'm going at this point. Yeah, I had a feeling. That's at least a cool animation. But, absolutely horrible for me, because you're really going to make me go all that way. For double jump, in theory. I think I could do it, but it'll be the last thing I do this stream. Because, as crazy as it sounds, like, I'll go as far as say time's starting to run out for me, in a way. Hold on. I want to explore the rest of that, but I also care more about my Rosarites. Driflin, gentle glider of Mount Fay. Its downy wings and cowl allow it to resist even the most cutting cold. This one would make a perfect pet, but for the freezing temperature freezing temperatures it requires for comfort. That was close, Jesus. Might as well use this. Christ. Okay. That was definitely not the way I was supposed to do it, but here we are. Why am I here? I know exactly where this is. I mean, I'll take it, but even still. I think I just heard some kind of, like, mass shard or something. Oh, I see. I know what I'm going to do, though. I go to farm this thing for, silk, in theory. At the same time, a bench would be lovely. Let's try going this way. That's interesting. So tough. Yeah, this area is very difficult so far. But I can get back to full masks within. I used all my lifeblood vessels, whatever they're called, to just to get here. I hate how much time this is wasting, but it will waste more time to lose progress. At least I'm full health again. I need to give Hornet some kind of, like, lantern or something. That was something I noticed, that she does not have any kind of, like, Lumify lantern with her. So a lot of rooms she goes into that are dark, stay dark. Yeah, she has, like, clearly keen senses to still see around her, more than the night did. But and that natural glow she gives off, she probably gets from her father, so. Even still, it should give her a lantern that whenever she is in an area like this, not only lights other areas, but also warms her. That's what I would do. That's enough. Interesting. don't think there's much I could do in this area. It's close. Jesus. Alright, I have no choice but to heal. Wait, why did... Well, there better be like a bench or something over here. Even though there does not appear to be. The cold does not sound as bad in this area, if that makes sense. Close. Oh boy, this place is not kind. Okay, I guess I could have got all the way around there and got a bench there. That room though, so across from there, all the way over. That's where I was, I had to drop down. Sorry, just trying to make sense of my surroundings. Go all the way down. There's a bridge type area. That's where I just was. I had to climb my way all the way up. I think I might have missed something there though. Okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, well I'm here. I am regenerating silk by some means, and I'm not sure how, I'll be honest. Jesus. Okay, yep, Path of Pain. Lovely. Okay, that is actually foul. No. Great, there went a heart. Can I just do it straight for the wall? Because if I can, that makes a huge difference. Too short. No. Right. Path of Pain, everyone said? Because if this is the upgrade, that was not as hard as everyone made it out to be. Minimoid? Flighted creature formed from cold shard. If shattered, it will quickly reform. The cold shard, even when destroyed, it remembers its form. It remembers its form or shape. A remarkable material, perhaps more astounding than more astounding. There seems life contained within it. An ancient tuning device. Boss fight. That was the Path of Pain everyone spoke of. I'm disappointed, I'll be honest. Only the first part sucked. All of Path of Pain sucked. Received the Fey Dawn Cloak. Press X. Fabled feather down, layered within the cloak. Leap again while airborne. Soar above foes. Reach new heights. Strike from above. That was the Path of Pain that everyone spoke of? That was the absolutely horrible Path of Pain. Oh wait, I don't take cold damage anymore. At least I'll think, right? Fade down cloak. Protective garb lined with soft down of a fey thorn. And sewn through with flexible spines. I don't think I take cold damage anymore. If that's so, then this area is no longer like just. Why can't I see myself? Oh, I'm all the way up there. Alright, let's see. There's a few things I could do with the area, it seems. but I no longer limited by the cold. Aha. Ready to make use of it. I'm definitely cheating. Ah, I see. Keep hitting the roof. There we go. There we go. Jesus. Who are you? A visitor, grand you are, but you have already a mask, already a face. It is for those. Hello, Gorb. I'm doing a very short stream. I'm gonna end it very soon from now, but we got double jump, and I did the so-called path of pain everyone spoke of that I'm severely disappointed by. Severely so. Everyone made that out to be like the hardest thing to get the double jump ability. But it really was not that bad at all. Which I knew could not have been that bad. There's no way Team Cherry would do something like that. Yeah. If it is for those without that, I must carve. I'll deserve a face, a chest to be until I wither. For the faceless I shall provide. To exist, a face is needed. Yes, essential thing. To work, the mask must be carved. What greater gift? A land defied. Fresh face for all. A mask to be. A mask to hide. And the cold also no longer affects me, which is a very, very, very good thing. Are you stopping soon? Yeah, very soon, because I have a doctor's appointment. I did this stream to, you know, occupy myself until it happened. It's not as far down as I thought. Occupy myself until I have to go. And then also to just, because I was trying to get, you know, the remaining ingredients I needed and stuff. We stream today, again today, yeah, later, after I get back from my doctor's appointment. Oh, it did not look like I could go up from here. Okay, I'll be there. Alright, see you then. Another mash shard. What's in that? Near the first bellway is where that is. Hold on. First bellway is where there's a ceiling that looks broken. The first bellway. So, do you mean the bone bottom one, or the one where you actually find the bell beast? The first bell beast, okay. Might have to check that out then. Wait. The infamous path of pain of... I'm still disappointed by that, I'll be honest. Everyone made that out to be like the worst thing since ever. And it's not. Not even close. The path of pain is infinitely worse than this. And I like doing the path of pain, but I could acknowledge when it's overtly frustrating for seemingly no reason. Like that last part especially. Oh, I see. I probably have to drop down from there. Hop is easy in Hollow Knight. I don't remember where I benched. Probably up here, right? If so, then I have to go around. I was hoping I could find, like, that crush nut item, whatever it is. I need another silk card, I don't know where to find it. Down there. That's where I need to go. Alright, got those. I'm not sure what else there would even be in this area, I'll be honest. Outside of like one or two things. Like down there. Okay. Path of Pain would be harder if you weren't, the goat. What, for this game? I actually doubt that. Silksong Path of Pain. Maybe. I guess I won't know. But I guess the way people were describing it, that's what makes me more disappointed. Because people were literally, the way they described how it functioned, it may sound like it'd be worse than the original Path of Pain. And especially because of like some of the more surreptitious, if you will. Sorry for not watching as a spoilers, but have a good stream and play through. It's alright, JT. This is going to be a short stream anyway, not overtly long. But, yeah, I was just talking about how I was disappointed. A lot of people talked up this, quote, Path of Pain. There's a new guy, that's a friend of mine, actually. Flee. Yeah, sure, getting the double jump in Hollow Knight was easier, but at the same time, it's like... everyone made that out to be like the worst thing in creation that Team Cherry ever conceived. And I'm severely disappointed. Severely. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Well, it was still like a good like platforming challenge. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, I've heard so many people talk that up. Like, it was, oh brother, like they made the Path of Pain just to get double jump. It's really, it's that bad. And then I do it, and it's it's not. Damn it. Try to figure out how to get to the rest of this place. I have double jump now, so I should have access to the rest of it at this point. Probably have to use like the rest of I wouldn't even know. Unless I have to fly in from above, but for some reason I doubt that. There's also no bellway. At least no easily accessed bellway. Useless. Currently on my phone. That's probably how I access the rest of it. I just need to find the key. Because this is clearly not it. Normal on PC. Path of Pain, everyone said. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let that go. Everyone talked that thing up so much. And then I do it, it's like, oh, that's it? Path of Pain, everyone said. It'd be brutal, everyone said. No saw blade, I unequipped it because platforming. I'm overshooting. I didn't say Path of Pain. I didn't even know it. Yeah, but I'm just talking about, like, I saw, like, some other chatters, were, when I was, trying to figure out where double jump was, a lot of chatters were like, brother, it's the Path of Pain, you better prepare yourself mentally. And then I do it, it's like, oh, that's it. That's the infamous Path of Pain everyone spoke of so highly. The Silksong Path of Pain that is so brutally difficult that I did in probably about 30 minutes at best. Just because I have a basic understanding of movement, not even an advanced basic. Right, those things are not pleasant to fight. Path of Pain is not Path of Pain without saw blades, yeah. And I did notice a severe lack of such implements, denoting a complete lack of the Pale King's presence in this area. The only thing I could think is if I fly over from this side, but... I feel I have to go up and over. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing, I'm just trying to explore or finish up exploring the rest of... I keep double jumping now. It's going to take some getting used to. Where does this area go? If you climb all the way up, like, at a certain point, the actual path of pain, quote, you have to go up through here. No, you have to go up from here, right? Around, up through here, drop down through here, jump all the way through here. If it helps, there's a breakable wall so you can get the bench all the way up through here, down through this area, jump through here, I believe. Then you might have to go further up like I'm currently doing. And then once you're up here, you grab wings, and there's an entire area down here you can drop down by, and there's an NPC up there. I think the mask maker of this kingdom is who that is supposed to be, or represent at the very least. But I'm just trying to figure out if I have to jump, like, truly all the way around. So I'm just going to go as far forward in this direction as I can until I can go no further. I don't know how to access the rest of the slab. I know one thing I can do though. Navigating this area is actually going to be tolerable now because I clearly indisputably have the tool I need to traverse it. Jesus. Oh yeah, mine. Duh. Kava, your shell is writhing with those gruesome maggots. It was a foolish choice of yours to swim in the sickly pool. This was by no means desired, Chakra. For now, I think it best you remain at limb's length. I shall not abide this infestation long. By silk or by rest, I shall see you as soon as I cleanse. Biowater's map, swamp born of the Citadel's shadow. There's evidence of the waters here once ran clear. Purchased less of my mapping things. Good lord. Big old area. Oh. Alright, the mist also would have been a part of it. Now we have full access to this, and there's this still we need to unlock. But we finally have the biowaters in the map. Now there's just the slate, as far as I'm concerned, is in relation to areas. What the hell are you? Dangerous as what? I at least like the music for this area. Ceiling, remember? Yeah. Oh. Does not seem very worth it. Mothleaf Muggin, a rare, calmer bug of biowater, survives its hazardous surroundings by hiding as a plant. Oh, this place sucks. Where am I? That area up there is probably a bench, if I was to guess. I cannot properly explore all this place without having to worry about death as much. Brot roach, or bloat roach, obese offshoot of muck roaches, born of the Citadel's exhaust smog. The winged roaches sagging stomachs is filled with sizzling bile. Lovely. 11 more, by the way. Do I have any silkworms on me? Okay, what I'll do is I'll go get my silk, and then end the stream, I think. because I'm switching to my PC right now. You might not have to because I'm just going to grab my silk and then grab my silk and end the stream. Huh. Memory locket. Thank God, I was wondering. So I can use that on one of a concealing, remember? Yeah, you're right. The fact I can hear the little beasties is horrible. So do you, so you will do the sealing? The stream? Probably will. I would have to see.
Buenera.
Chakra, you two brave these bogs. The heights of Farloom offer harsh welcome. So winds my master's path, and so I follow. Yet truth you speak, this is no place for me. The citadel shadow falls heavy here. I can sense its horrid bulk beside. It is no surprise to see it choke these caverns, dank and stagnant. That monstrosity of metal and stone cares not for the lands it consumes. The stone structures of this place suggest clear waters once ran through it. One fans to see that now seems even the swamp inhabitant seems spawned of its noxious nature. Damage, because nothing in this horrid place does not want you dead. Or, well, might as well say the same thing. Alright, I'm not that far off from my silk. Never mind, I'm ending stream now, because I just lost like 1,000 something rosa rates. Where did you say? I'll be honest, I say other way. I'm not seeing much of... They're behind you? Where specifically? Give me a landmark. Right side. Of what? Looks like a boulder. The boulders? Forward. You need to be more specific. I'm sorry. You're just saying other side, and that could mean a million different things. Because I could tell you, these things are solid as they look and sound. Of what? Right side of what? Please give me a descriptor. You're just saying right side, and that's not helping. Is where it is. There, this side. I've hit every surface on this roof and I see no such breakable wall. See or hear. Yeah, sure, there's some... I guess it looks like something's happening here, but... I clearly cannot go higher at this point. Even with double jump, I'm just hitting the roof. I guess I have to grind all those rosaries again. It's horrible. I'll find a place to grind all those rosaries back. But the last thing I think I'm going to attempt to do is speak with Eva. Then end the stream. Yeah. Nothing here. Anything to say? Nothing. Gotta go, alright. See you later, Gorb. what sucks. I guess it doesn't count. Even though you think it would. But yeah, this was just a very short stream to just do some stuff that will allow me to get other things, even if it is just slightly faster. But now I have 0 roserates and I'm in a very bad mood, so I have to grind all of those back. At least I got a memory socket or locket to upgrade one of these. This is a yellow one. This is a blue one. Both of these are blue ones, so passives and exploratory. What's this one? Passives or exploratory? No, those are passives. I guess they all count as passives in a way, but I don't think I'll spend it on the Beast Crest. Alright, what to equip on here? I guess this. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream. Everything I do from... I just remembered something I can do. I really don't want to, though. I just cannot be bothered as of right now. I'll do it later. As best I can. I also have to go back to Bellheart. Because... do I have any relics? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream here. I'll be back later today after my doctor's appointment. But, even still... I still have to think about what I need to do, now that I have a lot more options. I'm disappointed that that crushed nut thing I was looking for was not in that area. Maybe it's in the slab, but, or the slate, whatever it's called. But everything, this is the most expensive shop as a mass shard, and everything's bare minimum 600 plus, going upwards. And the only other shop I can think of right now that I can buy something at, in theory, is this one, but we're missing a craft stone or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll be back later today. Sorry. Alarm. Yep. Thank you to everyone who stopped by the stream, albeit short. Way too many resurrects into Tangled. Yeah. I might do that exploit. I saw like a grind exploit with resurrects you could do to build up what I need. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Remember to always stay anonymous.